Hello students, welcome back to one more class on public international law under the chapter state responsibility. In this session, we will be discussing about state responsibility for foreign debts. So let us start with this. Foreign debts is used in the sense that a debt which a state has taken from a foreign country or from a foreign or from a international organizations like IMF, World Bank, and such other institutions. That is the sense in which the word foreign debts are being used. Let us try to find out what extent state is going to be responsible and what are the theories regarding the recovery of these loans, foreign debts by other states or international institutions. Those theories will discuss in this session. So, introduction. First one is state. If at all state fails to serve the loan of a foreign state or of an international institution, then what should be done by the creditor state or by international institution as such? There are three theories as to state responsibility for default in repaying debts. Primarily, three theories are there. They are first one is Palmerston's theory. Palmerston's theory. Second one is Drago doctrine, and third one generally accepted. Yeah, that is the terminology which has been used in some of the prescribed textbooks of US. So, Palmerston's theory, Drago doctrine, and generally accepted theory are the three theories which gives an indication as to what is the course of action whenever a state fails to repay its foreign debts. Let us try to understand what these theories are all about. First one, Palmerston's theory. He propounded that key assertions of this theory is this: creditor state has a right to intervene diplomatically. So, if foreign state has failed to repay the loan given to other state, that state which has been creditor state can diplomatically intervene and try to assert its right to recover the loan and can resort to even military intervention against the defaulting debtor. So the defaulter, whatever we talk about, the state which has failed to repay the debt, against which even the creditor state may resort to military intervention. Diplomatic intervention is something which is very common, quite common. Apart from that, even there is possibility of military intervention against defaulting debtor state. This is what has been said by Palmerston's theory. Moving further is the Drago doctrine. It is somewhat different from Palmerston's theory. Let us find out what it is. So this doctrine is first affirmed by Argentina's foreign minister Drago. Therefore, this doctrine has been named after him. So what is this doctrine? Its key features are no military action for default in repaying debt. That is the fundamental principle as far as the Drago doctrine is concerned. So even if the state has committed default in repaying its foreign debts, that should not be a reason or that should not be a justification for any military action. You cannot declare a war for recovery of loan, and public debt should not lead to armed intervention. They should not use your muscle power or armed forces to recover debts, and there can be diplomatic intervention as we discussed earlier. Yes, diplomatically you can raise an issue at the international level and put pressure diplomatically on the defaulting state to ensure that the loan whatever it has taken to be repaid, and there can be claim before international tribunal. Even you can raise a dispute at the international level by having such a clause included at the time of giving a loan or whatever the contractual terms which are being settled. So you can have a clause to ensure that there shall be a reference to international tribunals whenever there is a default from the debtor state. So these are the methods which can be used whenever there is a default in repaying debt by a state at the international level. This is what is the Drago doctrine. Going further, generally accepted here as such. So it is quite widely being practiced by most of the states. So they say that obligation of debtor state is similar to obligation under international agreements, whatever we discussed earlier, international treaty, and as of course international contractual relations at the international level. So whatever the rules we discussed or whatever the kinds of responsibilities for breach of such treaty or contract, similar principles are to be applied even for default and repaying debts, because even debt is a contract whereby person receiving the money gives an undertaking or he uh, agrees to repay the debt maybe along with interest. So that is a contract. Similarly, obligations under obligations of debtor under the of a debtor state is his obligation is very similar to any other international agreements, and there is no separate or special rules in this regard for redressal of grievances for failure to service the debts by state and international. So these are some of the views expressed by different thinkers about the nature of liability or what can be done about whenever there is default in repaying the debts. So with this, we conclude this very short session as to the state responsibility for with respect to foreign debts.